the Super Bowl.
I had 8 players in the Pro Bowl.
What?
I'm playing the Bucks.
I advanced it.
Jacob, it's saying it's waiting for you. It's not streaming yet.
Oh, really? I just started it like 20 seconds ago.
Okay. Big bet.
You can see all kind of shit.
Okay, let's see if anybody on the team got an upgrade.
I got a message. What do you think of the Super Bowl teams this year? Golden Eagles versus Bucks. Mexico City scored more than 30 rushing touchdowns this season, but the Bucks will be prepared for it because Tampa Bay looked totally unstoppable on offense for a good portion of the season. I'm looking forward to the game. That's it. You know.
God
Dumb bitch.
damn it!
Ooh, Bugs upgrade. Physical. I wanna get physical.
Every time, Hurst. Every fucking time. You suck, dude.
I'm so happy my team's back to making money instead of losing money. That scared me for a while. Yeah, like 2 seasons ago, like every game I was losing money and I was like, oh no.
Just a message just pops up, it's like, you're done.
It's just like, fuck. People can usually get pissed off if I keep them too long. There you go. This is too expensive, but they're winning, so yeah. You're the best man in the world. You said you were gonna stream it, right, Jedi?
Yeah, it should be up.
Oh, okay. Wait, so who here hasn't seen The Mandalorian?
Brandon.
Wait, what?
Brandon, what the hell?
What?
Why haven't you watched it?
Haven't I watched what?
The 2nd episode.
I haven't even watched the first.
What? What?
Are you kidding me, Brandon?
What the fuck, dude?
God damn it.
You're the
You
one that
better watch
watches
it.
everything. Are you fucking... What is wrong with you?
With it. God damn. Come to
You always
this
get so mad
chat
at
to
me
get
when I haven't
attacked.
seen something, and then you're like, oh, I haven't watched The Mandalorian. Fucking-
Well, yeah, because first of all, I was waiting for Evan to set up his Disney Plus shit on the
Don't
screen. 'Cause
you
I don't
pin this
fucking
on
know.
Evan.
I'm not pinning it on Evan. I'm just saying that's why I didn't watch it at first. Bet.
Okay,
Bet.
Evan is an angel. Don't you dare.
All right, thanks, Coach.
You're
EA
welcome.
Sports coverage of the National
You're
Football
welcome.
League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. The long fortnight of
Dude,
Super Bowl
Jacob, are you about to
week is
repeat?
over, And away we go in Super Bowl
That's the plan.
58. This is fielded a couple
fucking
yards
better.
deep. And the decision
Gotta
to
tie,
bring it out, a good
Brandon
one, as he's up
the
a yard
ball.
or two shy of the 30.
Dude! Hurst! You fucking suck! You fucking suck, Hurst! You just ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined it. Fucking ruined it.
Winston
Fucking ruined it.
Mike Evans. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's a quick hitch.
God damn, where's everybody at?
27 yards there, a first down.
All I know is that I have not thrown a pick yet, and I'm
That
happy
didn't
about.
take very long. You mentioned you have to keep him under wraps. Avoid the big play is what you said, and here he makes one in the first quarter.
Yeah, you can't let this become a habit. Otherwise, you know what'll happen? They'll flat out take over this game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
Ooh,
Great
Bosa.
job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find something before he hit his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Black 25. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Third and long for Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
Chance is good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. And
What?
This one will not be
God damn it.
returnable as it sails out of bounds. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out of the one.
Holy shit.
I think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there. You know, he put those big cans
Gotta
down
love
on the
that Super
sideline
Bowl
and
AI.
angled for him, and
Right at the
jumped
fucking
for him.
one. Holy
Looks like
shit.
it worked out pretty well for him, too.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion.
Okay, I guess
This
we're
is
just going to get
Saquon
caught on the
Barkley.
block.
And they will start after a fairly minimal
That
pickup.
we're running it again.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Barkley
There you go.
showed some flash on the run, but he will be brought down shy of his
Come on,
10.
Saquon, just get
Call it an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly
Oh, hey, look,
gets
I can
started?
actually run my offense now that I don't have a safety screaming at me every time I drop back.
Play action. Riddle. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown.
Oh, shit.
Look at me.
Hey,
Able
Nicole.
to strike first here on their opening drive. So a long play for our first points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it.
Fucking
And what
right
we
on the
see here
money.
is something that we
God
saw
damn, Riddle.
all year long from them. The ability to strike from anywhere on the field. How about the way they got it started in this one?
The
4
extra
plays,
point
100
up and
yards.
good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Winston and the Bucs take over now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, Winston. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And this offense
what the fuck?
They do, you have to key on Mike Evans.
And we do think about his catch radius first and foremost. A tall, lean receiver, but he actually can make some agile plays as well.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston, he'll get this to Eckler. And here now, the defensive starters.
Fletcher Cox is a first-round pick who has fulfilled his promise. One of the best defensive linemen in the NFL.
Ready? Blue lady.
Winston on 3rd and 2. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa, his
Holy shit,
second
Bosa.
sack of the night.
Jesus.
He just lunged at him.
I couldn't even get it. I wasn't even in coverage yet, and he was already sacked.
Have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This is Barkley, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Riddle rolling to his right. Open man is Ross, complete. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Looking to throw. Riddle, that's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Off play action. Riddle.
Oh, what did...
Got a man open. It's Ross. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
From the gun on 3rd down, Riddle. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Barkley. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 35 yards.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another
God, the fucking ball. Jesus.
Yeah, that's what Jory said. What's the
credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
That time, a 6-play drive. And the rookie Saquon Barkley, the one who finishes things off with a touchdown.
They just call Saquon a rookie in his, like, 6th year.
Did they just say that?
Yeah.
Past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
First of all, he wouldn't even be a rookie in this game to begin with. Second of all, we're 6 years in.
Trots out there now. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down.
Yep, the rookie Saquon Barkley.
In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. They're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it 2nd and 7. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Eckler. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Man, I hate it.
Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
Whatever that noise is.
Somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
51 yards on the punt there.
Oh.
And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run with Barkley. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Oh, shit, Gardner.
Breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, but it does open up possibilities here on second.
49-10.
Back to throw. Riddle flushed, and he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Vita Vea able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
It was, well, first off, Mitch Trubisky had a damn near perfect game.
To throw on third down.
The only downside was his percentage. He's only 68%.
Can we talk about Albert? Look at that play and tell me how that's not
I'm watching.
a penalty.
I'm watching. Oh my God!
He mauled him before the ball was even close to getting the ball.
Even Miko was like, "Where the fuck is the flag?"
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
I guess.
Yeah, win that turnover.
Oh my God.
They didn't get one there.
Antonio Brown's first game back from injury, 5 receptions, 92 yards, 1 touchdown. Respectable.
Defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Yeah. About to, minute and a half left.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and they're in a bind early here.
Dude, I know. We've been literally doing nothing except playing this fucking game. So yeah.
You're worried. You're just
except last night when I went out. Jesus Christ.
You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer.
Exactly what I fucking wore last night. Yeah.
Who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Oh, some strong running. A big play there on the catch and run.
Oh,
41
shit.
yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Draw play. It's Eckler. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. They go play action. Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Winston from the gun on third down.
Oh.
And that is incomplete.
We just broke somebody's fucking ribs.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Off the play fake. Riddle. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ross. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches, just turn around, hand it to the big guy, and let him plow forward and pick up a first down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
Good Lord, I picked off Andy Dalton 5 times.
Oh, they recalled it?
Recall.
This challenge was initiated by the guys.
Yeah,
it's
like Omar actually was here.
2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's going to send the New York offense a holiday
He's
party.
fine.
The completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away.
Come on.
But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his
They had to
background
just make
with his
Mitch
voice.
like literally just go like throw a stupid pass just because.
Just had to clear that.
This quarterback now, only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
X3, 218, jump. Hey, let's go.
Operating from the gun. Riddle.
Oh.
Throw left side, complete to Ross. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size,
dude,
can't
your
really hide
blocking
it.
is
But
so
the tight end
good.
drag route,
Yeah.
definitely an
That's
effective
like one
way
of the
to
things I've
sneak him
worked the
across
most
the
on is getting
formation
them
for an easy
really
completion
gaudy.
and a first down.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
No.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Ready, set. Hey, orbit. Hey, look, 48. Hey, you don't like the 48 right now.
Say you go off.
Looking to throw. Riddle.
Not really, no.
And it's caught.
I think it'd do good. I don't think it'll go off.
Mecole Hardman.
There we go,
In
Mecole.
the final seconds of the first half. And his guys find a way to
Damn,
stretch that
Mecole.
lead.
That
Thank
fucking
you.
throw.
Extra
Go
point
Riddle.
attempt here still to come.
Riddle's a fucking beast, bro.
And it is now 21-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Yeah. Albert,
Likely
did
time
you
for
get an
one
interception
final
against
snap
me?
as they start out 1st and 10.
Okay, then so as of now, Riddle has still not
He's
thrown
gonna
an
run it
interception
here
in the
up the
playoffs.
middle. He's
Nice.
tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Ready. Blue ready. Set. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over.
Final play of the half here. Winston. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So the halftime
I gotta play the,
show of the Super Bowl
Panthers.
abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So here is the home side to take over on offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Are you fucking serious?
We've had guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off.
Kevin King, whatever.
See how
Fuck
they
off.
handle any adjustments that might be.
Literally, I gave that man I offered him so much fucking money just now, and then he's just like, you know what, I think free agency would be better. Bitch, fuck you.
To throw on second down.
Yeah.
Riddle gets this out to Saquon
What?
Barkley.
This game sometimes, no matter what, you just won't have
19
people
yards
time
to
with
pick
you.
up there. Move the chains.
For no reason. Exactly. Like, there's
We can talk
no
all we want
fucking...
about football being a
Because I
game
have...
of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there.
They're still there.
Get it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in the zone
He's a good
blitz,
one, man.
he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Looking to throw on second down. Riddle. Oh, and this ball's tipped in.
God damn it.
It's
what'd you do?
It was a tip interception.
This one just shy of midfield to the 40.
Oh, damn.
Oh, Riddle.
They needed to
Not Riddle.
in the third quarter defensively.
Jesus, you are destroying them, though, so I really don't think it matters.
Score-wise, fuck it, but I mean, just for the stat line.
Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their
Score-wise,
offense.
fuck it.
Guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
I like it. I like it a lot.
They're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on third downs, and it's costing him.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. So here is the home side to take over on offense.
70, Indy. All right, T, let's go. All right, T. Kill.
They begin with a run by Barkley. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Bucks are just stacking the box, and I'm still running it against them.
They'll go to Barkley again.
You
And he's able to
fucking
take this one
Saquon.
up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that
really?
you're not really focused on it.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
I know we love our job, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, you know, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And running for Barkley there on first down as he'll get forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
To throw on second down. Riddle, incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late and it bounced in
Your
front of
fucking
the plate.
lineman.
Yeah,
That was weird.
fastballs, it ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches.
happened.
Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual
Yeah,
because we saw him
I
in warm-ups.
guess.
He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers.
Oh, my fucking ass.
The pressure right.
Oh, break away, break away.
Oh.
He did not break away.
Fires
Okay,
one that's
fine.
intercepted. Picked off at the 16.
All right.
The return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Oh, no. No. Oh.
Well, I get what
Oh,
he's
are
trying
you
to do.
joking? Oh,
He's
okay.
No, I'm
moving
trying to
his
float it
right
over.
and trying to shift the
Eh.
coverage, but instead
Eh.
he shifted the coverage also to the right and
Defense
threw
is-
right into it for an interception.
They started on the ground with Eckler, and they're able to score
Fine.
behind the line, and his rough night continues. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in
Oh.
the first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're
Is he
doing
okay?
their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive
Oh.
backfield.
I think she's fine.
Lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back.
Nah, sometimes
But he
that
did have a
happens. Like,
teammate
they'll just
on the
automatically,
spot able
like,
to retain
do that.
possession for them.
Stupid. Are you joking?
Just
Bro.
Winston.
He's going to be out for, like, most of the playoffs. If not the entire playoffs.
So many
It's
plays
a
getting moved in
pickup
the
of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
All right, so why are
Down
the
up the
Bucks
screen pass
punting on
third
4th
down,
and
for a
inches when
second,
they're
it
down
looked like it was all
21 to
going
0 in
come
the
together.
Super Bowl?
They had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there. and finished
You
it
know,
off.
that's their decision.
The logic, man.
A big kick that time, 52 yards.
God damn it, I was looking at that
The offense
meme and I
will
didn't see the
come
play.
back out deep in their own territory.
Son of a bitch.
Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one
I just
maybe
saw
his
what
best
happened,
shot.
too.
Oh, God
I
damn
just
it.
saw
I
the
just felt my
panic.
controller vibrate. I was like, fuck. I forgot to pause it.
Running game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved the defense.
Oh, that's some
Fake
funny
line.
shit there.
Able to
Oh,
get
no.
this forward for about 4.
Wait, what?
Pick up a 4, and
Nothing.
it'll
Did
be
you get
on
hurt?
second
No,
down.
but he probably should have on that play.
Oh my god! Jacob, you threw that man to the wolves.
Keep it on the ground.
You like that? God
And
damn it.
that play going absolutely nowhere. as
Did you
he's
like that?
belted
Fuck!
He could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot.
That sucks,
for
dude.
them.
That's
You gotta
bullshit.
try and find
How
some
did that,
space
dude,
for
trust me.
him.
How the fuck do you think I felt? Losing fucking, yeah.
Over 100 yards receiving for him now in this Super Bowl.
I know, dude.
And a good
I know, but the
quarterback
game is really
facing
stupid.
zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it.
This is
If
really
there's
trying to
trust me,
block
I
hard.
agree.
He's gonna continue to pick
It's
them apart
fucking
because
stupid.
He'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only
I
cover
agree.
for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina
It just
did that
doesn't
against
fucking
Denver?
happen.
They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Maybe he did.
Now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Whatever, Tyler!
48 to Mike.
Here's 2nd and 8. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete.
I'm going to hit you all day.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Going deep.
Oh, what a
Guys,
catch.
man,
Corey Ross.
complete. And a big
X.
32-yard
Oh.
play on 3rd.
Oh, Oh my God!
Another big play
That fucking hit didn't even
offense,
phase him.
Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all
He's a
game
big
long.
boy.
And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
They run with Barkley on first down, and he gets about 5 out of it. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100.
Jesus, what the fuck is
he
up with
knows
my
he's at
signal right now?
98?
God
I think
damn.
someone has told him by
And
now.
my phone's not
here's
even
the thing.
fucking charging.
Getting
Fantastic.
to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
And he'll be brought down at the 27 line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm gonna stay confident,
that was
keep
an
winning.
animation.
I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Wow.
Second down.
Right?
Okay.
Keep this clock rolling, so they'll take
Okay.
He like started rolling over before he even touched anybody.
big fellas up front in order to bring
That was
this
a little weird.
Off play action. Riddle sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught inside the 10. And they are able to stop it. But
It was
it does take
Squirrel.
it all the way to the 2.
Squirrel.
A gain
Oh,
of 21
god damn.
yards. Defensively, they're okay with that.
He got
Short little
fucked
route,
up.
tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something
All right,
bigger
let's use it to
downfield.
get
They can't
Riddle
just
his
take
third
what they give
touchdown
them.
pass.
They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Oh, they didn't hold the block low enough.
And that one covered beautifully. Their
Oh, he's
defenders
hurt.
stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now whistles here,
Hey, who's hurt?
and we've got a man
One
down.
Bright.
Man down
Oh,
on the field.
Bright.
We'll check on
No.
his status when we get back.
I'm gonna have to
Second
also.
goal from the
I'm gonna have to
six this time.
franchise him because I have no cap space.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like I actually have like $330,000.
Are you serious?
Yeah, all for this fucking.
Jesus
Bowl
fuck.
game.
Throw. Riddle. And he's got it. And he gets
There we go,
in
Rock.
the end zone for the touchdown. From 6 yards away. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty
And
work
motherfucker
inside.
Bruce Shoulder,
He
get the
gets a chance
fuck
to get
back
to
in the
end
game
zone
in the
as
Super
well.
Bowl.
Set now to kick this one away.
Like,
and
coach, my
off it
shoulder
goes.
kind of feeling tender.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get
Oh,
points.
come on.
Okay, all right, I'm being facetious here.
You got it.
But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Here's Winston. Now he'll dump it underneath to his
Oh my
running
god,
back.
why?
Call it a gain of 5. And that'll bring up a
Oh,
third down.
come on,
The
dude.
Bucs
This is
on
fucking
third
stupid.
down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Winston into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Oh, good shit, Jacob. I saw that.
Oh,
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass
And he
rush,
had
the
one last
coverage.
one, too.
They've now they'll tack on an
Dude, he's
interception
gotten
here
so good.
as this one continues
Like,
to
he's
slip
like an
just further
87
and further
overall.
out of hand.
Man.
On first down, Barkley. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
Come on.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. From the gun, Riddle. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. With that, he's up to 160 yards receiving now for the ball game. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Looking to throw. Riddle. They'll run the screen with Mack. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get
Good
plenty
Lord,
of
he was wide open again.
Of this game. He's one of the key guys.
One of his
in this
superstar abilities
And
is
you better
he's really
believe
good
he'll be looking for the hat
at
trick
the
here as
route.
this one
He
continues
makes
to
that
go.
guy like hella hard.
Now for the
Jesus
point
fuck.
after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 5 plays there on that drive.
Hey, you.
The kickoff
Well,
team on
Brandon,
the field
2
now
Super
as
Bowl
they will
leads.
send this one away.
Hey, good shit, bub.
This
We-
fielded a
we
few
own
yards
this
into the
fucking
end
league.
zone.
Yeah, we do.
No run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next
Does
possession.
Omar have any playoff wins yet?
He does
Trying
not.
to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh,
On the screen, this is
fuck out of
Eckler.
Austin Eckler, and I
And
missed
he's
him.
going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very
Actually, no,
hard
he
for them
has
to
to
move the ball
have one
because
playoff win,
you're not
right?
getting the
Because I
benefits
beat
of
him in the
run after
playoffs one
catch. You
time.
tackle him almost
He
on the
would've-
spot.
Hey, really?
You have to
Divisional
run
round,
extra
right?
plays.
Yeah, so he has a
So
wild
it's
card
Buccaneer
win, for sure.
football as we
Oh, yeah. Against
They're
us,
looking
though,
at
no.
2nd down now as they search for
no,
a
yeah.
consolation score.
Give me that!
Rifles
Oh!
one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown.
Oh. My God.
That's the story of the
Fucking
game.
game.
They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And
Well,
he'll
with the way
elect
this
not
is
to
gone, I'm
return
actually
this
alright. I
one, so
spent my
they'll
night
bring it
doing
out to
this
the
instead of
25
playing
on the
instead of playing
touchback.
Pokemon.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading
First
back
time
out
ever.
onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle.
They got
from the
double
start.
teamed.
Yeah,
Fuck.
this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
From the shotgun, it's
You winning your
Winston.
game,
And he's got
Evan?
his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Oh, shit.
10 yards
I've
on the
had that
pickup
happen.
there, and it'll be 2nd
Oh,
down.
are you fucking serious?
So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. That's caught by Howard. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first
There we
down.
go. 42-0 Super Bowl win.
First and 10.
Jesus,
And 4 for 4
fuck.
now, throwing the ball to start the drive. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They
Mark,
were
I can't hear the
incredible.
song.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together.
All right,
What I like
back-to-back
about the
Super
offense is they
Bowls.
held the ball pretty well.
At least take us to the first
time
week of the
possession,
free
exactly what
agency.
they were looking for
Yeah,
in this
that's
one,
what we're
and
really
that
good
helped
at,
out their
so
defense. Didn't have to be out
All
there
right.
the entire time. So when you do that and you're out
I
there
just wanna
fresh
see what free
playing,
agents are
up a little
available.
extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
Even though I probably can't sign anybody. Me? No. I have to get ready for 3 big contracts, so I can't really stretch myself too thin. I need to keep winning, guys.
Yeah, I just got 2 trophies out of that.